I'm Jason, the world is yours, and today we have a story about music band Easy Life cancels their North American tour due to massive costs. Quote, the world seems to cost 10 times as much as it used to right now. Easy Life has announced that they have canceled their upcoming North American tour due to some, quote, insane costs. Wow. The band were due to kick off the run in April 2023, beginning in Mexico City and running through May. Wow, when it would wrap up in New York City. I'm assuming New York City. Today, Easy Life shared a statement on Twitter about the fate of the tour. Quote, we are very sorry to say that we had to make the tough decision to cancel our upcoming North American tour, they wrote. We've tried to make it work, slashing budgets and trying to justify some insane costs, but we were not able to get the funds to to bring that let me just say to bring the crew over the easy I mean come on to bring the crew over this spring. Touring and seeing all of you is why we do what we do. So this is hitting hard, but the world seemed to cost 10 times as much as it used to right now. Wow. Hold on, is that the entire story? Oh, right, I was just like, that was it. They added a message to thank all of those that had bought tickets for the now canceled tour dates and promised they would find a way to get back on the road again. Ticket buyers will be contacted shortly and refunds will be available from their point of purchase. Easy Life are not the first act recently to pull live dates due to rising costs. Earlier last year, Little Sims announced that she would not be going on a 10-day tour run across the continent as it would leave her in a huge deficit financially. Wow. I guess we should read this part. Being an independent artist, I pay for everything, encompassing my live performances out of my own pocket, and touring the USA for a month would leave me in a huge deficit. This is what Little Sims said. As much as this pains me not to see you at this time, I'm just not able to put myself through the mental stress. It's important for me to speak about this, and to be honest, I appreciate the love and excitement you guys have for seeing me live. Rest assured, I will be there soon, bigger and better. Wow, this is why I'm getting into the story. Because I noticed this. Was that last year? In October, Animal Collective canceled their UK and European tour. Now, this is an American artist canceling their tour in the UK and Europe, which was scheduled to take place in November of last year. I think that's one of the first stories I remember seeing that was just like, oh, that's interesting. Citing economic difficulties from inflation to why does this page just keep moving? From inflation to currency devaluation to bloated shipping and transportation costs and much, much more. Animal Collective simply could not make a budget. Wow, everyone's using the same word, budget, for this tour that we did not lose money even if everything went as it could. Animal Collective explained. We have always okay, let's just move on from that. There's another story that we just recently covered on this channel. Things could get even harder for international artists to tour in America in the future, following the reports that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, you see this page? The U.S. Department of Homeland Security, the DHS, plans to raise touring visa fees for foreign acts by more than 250%. Application for a P visa, which is what you would need if you are a touring musician, which is used for acts arriving in the U.S. to perform temporarily, would increase from, get this, $400 to, excuse me, from $400 to $1,615. That's the temporary visa. The O visa, which is a longer term work visa, would raise is it rise would rise from 460 as it is right now to $1,655. Wow. I mean, just this story. I mean, it's just it's super difficult. This band, Easy Life. I did a little bit of research on them. I haven't heard too many songs from this band. I heard some of their new material. Sounded pretty good. I feel like this is a band I would easily see in like San Francisco, a cool, nice indie band. But I believe they're famous. They have some really, really popping videos on YouTube. Some videos like 5, 6 years ago, like 12 million views, 5 million views. And I believe they have like one of their songs was featured on FIFA. Was it FIFA 19 or something like that? I don't know for sure. I believe they have a song that's on one of those. And I think it's maybe even Fortnite. I don't know for sure if it's Fortnite because I don't even know if Fortnite has music, but I believe it's FIFA 19. I believe that. Don't quote me, but yeah, this is it's crazy to see as a person who I cannot tell you how many concerts I've been to. I love, love going to concerts on weeknights, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, local concerts. Seen many concerts for local bands, not just the biggest super huge artists. A lot of artists in the last few years have gone from local concerts to just doing music festivals, because music festivals are like all year now. So bands like this, who just tour the country on their own dime. We don't really see that happening too much. You just see so many artists just jumping on whatever, music festivals happening that weekend in whatever city is going on. So it's definitely sucks to see, when you see bands like Easy Life, when you see bands like Little Sims, when you see huge American artists like Animal Collective. Animal Collective has a lot of albums that are popping. You would think Animal Collective would easily be able to afford a concert, tour in Europe, but they're saying that they would lose money, that they literally, it wouldn't work. I don't know if this is, a lot still with COVID going on. I don't know if this is, inflation. I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think people aren't going to as many music concerts as before. I think a lot of local music venues in cities closed down. When I lived in San Francisco, a lot of the local music venues that artists like Easy Life would perform in have basically just closed down. Right, so it's like there's not too many venues to even perform in some of these cities that you even wanted to go to. Like I said, recently the thing for artists and musicians to do is just basically go on, the music festival tours, right? That's basically all you have to do is just, there's so many music festivals in all cities all around the world that you just jump on whatever festivals in town, you play that festival, and then you can go on to the next music festival. But it sucks to see. I don't think this is the last artist. I'm hoping that this is not like a snowball effect where they're just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger and more and more and more artists. I don't like covering stories like this. I really don't. I do like reading stories like this because it is extremely important to see that an activity that I love so much is really, I wouldn't say really struggling at this moment, but we'll see if this continues, and then with this visa thing, which is completely outrageous. I don't the visa thing, I believe this was in I don't know if I believe it was a proposal. I don't know if this is going to go into effect or this is a guarantee, the O visa and the P visa, that currently right now is at $460. I believe it was just a proposal by the DHS to raise the fees for the P visa and for the O visa from 460 to 1600. I don't believe that's taken effect yet, but I will have to keep an eye on on this story and on the O visa and the P visa. And if it does take effect, we will have to cover that on this channel, and it will be super sad to see, because this is not only is this going to affect foreign artists. I don't know, is the P visa, is it just from certain countries, or is it for any country outside of America, right? Does it include landlocked countries like Mexico and Canada? I don't know which are, it seems like it would just be any artist outside of America. And you would imagine, if this does go into effect, if the DHS does raise this, it says plans to raise. I thought it was just a proposal, but you would imagine if the DHS does get this passed and it does raise from 460 to 1600, you would imagine other countries will implement fees on American artists traveling to their country. Like, if we're going to raise our fee from $460 to $1,600 for any artist outside of America, I would imagine any, other countries will raise any fees they can possibly raise on American artists touring in their country. So it's not a good story. It's really, really, really disappointing. Is it going to get worse? It's heading towards more negativity than it is towards positivity. This is, it's not looking good. We'll see. You would think that a world after, almost 3 years of hardcore COVID and lockdowns, that we would be opening up more and trying to encourage, international travel instead of putting more fees on local artists and musicians who literally can't afford. They literally can't afford this stuff. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Hopefully we could figure this out. And hopefully, like I said, it doesn't get worse. But super disappointed. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans who wanted to see Easy Life are disappointed. I'm pretty sure a lot of fans who want to see a lot of international bands touring America could be disappointed in the very, very near future. Like I said, I do not like covering stories like this. Trust me, I don't. Not even 1%. I really don't. It's extremely disappointing. But we will have to cover any of the artists who cancels, their upcoming tour in America, or if any American artist cancels their tours outside of America. But to say the least, the word of the day for this story is disappointing. Just disappointing. I'm Jason. The world is yours. Today we had a story about a music band, Easy Life, will have to cancel, not will have to, has canceled their North American tour due to massive cost. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button, and please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.